We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this present. Nick Tropiano gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Tropiano has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 35.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. It's the Dodgers nothing. Angels coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Weed coming on. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Now a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
In now for the Angels, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Upton, or simply J-Up, this is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Upton is off at first with 2 away. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2 in the air now out to right field. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Chase Utley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. He's got it. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Number 56, Paul Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Calhoun stands at second with no outs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Hit to short. Taylor has it. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Luis Valbuena.
In now, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. One down. Long throw to the plate. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. And that's going to be a base hit. So the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Hit in the air to right field. Puig has a read on it, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jock Peterson now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Peterson, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. A cold strike on the inside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Justin Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Peterson on third. Taylor over at second. Forsythe at first with no outs. Strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, 2, here it is. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1's the count.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Trout stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
One and two. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Bellinger shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Calhoun is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chase Utley.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Liner toward right center. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for LA. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready now for LA. Zach Kozar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Zach Kozar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready for another chance? Luis Valbuena. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Valbuena, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Mm, 2-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 run, 9 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here's Justin Upton now. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box, Albert Pujols, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Right fielder number 56.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Third baseman number 7. Zach Kozar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Kozar even in the count at 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Calhoun is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Luis Valbuena now. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Into the box, Martin Maldonado looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
7 runs across the plate in the inning. Popped him up. Forsythe ranging into shallow right. 2 gone. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Maldonado stands at second with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-1 the count now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. Popped high in the air. Grandal is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 9-1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
As a look, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
And now is Yasiel Puig. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Utley. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bellinger, the runner at third. Grandal on second. Kemp at first. One gone. And Utley not fighting at that point as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Jock Peterson will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Here's Jock Peterson now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Tapper up the line. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the Dodgers. Leave them loaded. They trail big. It's 9-1.
And leading off for the Halos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner. A fastball that he takes for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Puig is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. That's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Simmons at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Logan Forsythe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. To short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and 1 strike. The runner in scoring position with none out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Number 12 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ballgame. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Puig. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's down to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Calhoun at third. Cozart is at second with nobody out. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Go to the plate, goes right by him. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head. And the second run will score as well.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 8 runs already in this inning. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is flared out towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about it.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Puig, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on